Do you have an old computer, a laptop or a desktop that you've stopped using some time ago because you've upgraded and got something new, but you're not quite ready to let go of it yet? Well, this solution may be something that'll help you revive that old machine to be something that you could use. Never thought it could be used again, but think about this. Most of what we do with our computers now is through the browser. We use programs through the browser. We watch entertainment through the browser. A lot of apps are just run through the browser now. So the requirements for hardware on the computer have gone down a little bit if you use it exclusively as a browser type device. So one thing that I've done, that I found one of my old computers that I was not using anymore and not quite ready to part with, had a pretty big hard drive on it. It was still operational. It had um, it would boot up, but it had an older version of Windows on it, and it was really slow, and the new programs were just not able to work on them because the hardware was older. So if you have a machine that'll boot, or maybe you have two machines, one that both of them that will boot up, but one that you want to use to convert into this new web type machine, uh, here's what you do. You do this. This is all basically for free. So you can use a free app and install it on a thumb drive and download a free version of a new operating system, a Linux operating system, which is free. There's many varieties of them. Some that look like Windows desktops, some that look like Macintosh desktops. Um, uh, Very simple to use, very lightweight. But with your thumb drive and a program that will allow you to install the operating system from the thumb drive onto your old computer, you can overwrite your old operating system that you're not even using anymore. It could even be a Mac. You could update an old Mac to Linux, or an old PC up to Linux. And very quickly, it will install the new operating system, and you can then begin using this machine, and you will be amazed how much faster the machine runs without all this newer, heavy, bloated software on it. You don't have to know how to code or do anything extravagant. You just follow a few instructions on how to boot up from a thumb drive, and then the menus on the install for Linux will take you from there. You can install programs on the Linux machine. You can use common programs that you use all the time. Like obviously, if you use Google Apps, you can access that through your browser. You can put Chrome and Firefox on the Linux machine. There are programs you can install. There's a lot of free software that is very comparable to what you're used to using. Zoom works on Linux. There's just it allows you to really take a old machine and bring it back to life just by installing a newer version of Linux on it. Don't let it scare you. It's fun to learn how to do this, and you'll be surprised how much more use you can get out of this old computer by doing this simple little thing.